everybody, welcome to another episode of First Impressions. Today I'm doing a quick upload of the gameplay from Nioh-Last Chance Trial. This is a demo that's out on PlayStation, and the actual game Nioh is out on the 8th of February. I just wanted to do a quick upload of the actual gameplay footage, a bit of the combat, and show you some of the stuff that's actually going on in the game, and I hope you enjoy it. Cheers. So the first thing that comes to mind when playing this game is that the gameplay seems like a cross between Dark Souls and Onimusha. Now Onimusha was a series of games that was out quite a few years ago, and that featured a main character, and the setting was in feudal Japan, and you fought not only human characters but also supernatural creatures based on Japanese folklore. The Dark Souls comparison comes through the actual combat of the game. So you've got many different types of weapons, all with different movesets. Each time you kill an enemy you earn experience called Amrita, and if you die you actually lose the Amrita unless you go back to the spot where your character perished and you can reclaim it. And the Amrita is used to level up the stats of your character. So each time you increase a stat, it's either the health, the amount of stamina, that's what your character's level up. And much like Dark Souls, you've got to manage not only the character's health, which is the green bar, but also their stamina, which is the blue bar. Now stamina in this game is called ki. Now ki is diminished every time you swing a weapon, dodge an attack, actually parry an enemy's attack or block unrare blows, and every time you actually get struck by an enemy as well. An interesting concept in this game is that the ki regenerates when you're not in combat, so if you take a few steps away from an enemy or step back whilst they miss you with their attacks, your ki will regenerate. But also if you actually strike a blow at an enemy, a blue sparkle will surround your character, and if you tap the R1 trigger at the right time, just as this sparkle appears, you will regenerate some of the ki. And this will help you chain attacks together as you keep attacking and hitting the R1 trigger at the right time just to replenish your ki, and that will help you put a series of attacks together quite quickly. So the combat's quite challenging in that the enemies can actually kill you in as little as 2 or 3 hits. This is just normal enemies. Also you can walk into ambushes, so if you go into a room and it looks clear or it looks like there's one enemy sat down, sometimes an enemy will rise from the ground or approach from the shadows and you'll be fighting 2 at once. If you knock an enemy off an obstacle and they don't die, they'll try and find you quite quickly. And also as you're walking around the levels, you would notice what looks like a little sword sticking out the ground with like a red miasma or a mist. If you actually go up to that and press circle, that will summon a dead version of another player who's died in the same area, and they'll fight you, and if you attack and kill them you can keep their equipment, but they are quite challenging in themselves. There's a lot of weapons to choose from in the game, all with different movesets. You can equip 2 at any time and switch between them on the fly. You can equip 2 ranged weapons, and also there's a lot of armour which you can equip as well, all with different weight and resistances, and the enemies do seem to drop quite a lot of loot. There's an element of trial and error in this game, much like the Dark Souls games, in that you will die quite a lot from either enemies or the surrounding environment, but that does teach you to be a bit more careful and also be prepared for what's upcoming. You can also use items in the game to help buff you in fighting, aid you in combat with either by buffing your weapons or helping you restore your stamina or ki more quickly. And there's also health potions or elixirs in this game which you can use in combat as well. And also like the Souls games, there doesn't seem to be any actual pausing, so when you go into an inventory menu or to look at your stats, the game's still running, so if there's enemies nearby and they're triggered and they do attack you, they'll kill you if you're not prepared. So that's all I'm going to say about this for now anyway. I know I'm going to be getting this game, I'm looking forward to getting it on the 8th of February and playing it and giving it a bit more of an in-depth first impressions review. But anyway, enjoy the rest of the footage, and thanks for watching.